Ho! Welcome back to Video Game Figure Collector, and as always, I am your Pinoy otaku in Japan but not in Tokyo, Potato, and this is a very special episode of our Geek Blog because this is my very first top 10 list, and for this list, I will be showing you guys figures to level up your gaming room. So these are my top 10 recommendations for video game related figures to level up and display in your gaming room, gaming setup, on your computer table, on your living room. These are all gonna be video game icons that I really like growing up. They are all iconic, and also I'm just gonna set up some rules in regards to this particular blog. Okay, first of all, I would not be recommending any collector's edition figures, or rather figures from collector's edition, because those are either really expensive or really hard to come by, and I would just be showing you guys this and also all of these figures are figures that I have purchased from my toy hunts. So this would be from toy hunts that I have gone through my 5.5 years of staying here in Japan. Some of them I purchased some of them I purchased from actually there's only gonna be one that I actually purchased SRP. Most of this I've purchased are under $10. So one of the reasons why I am recommending these figures is because during my toy hunts I purchased them for very cheap prices. And if ever you do get to do a toy hunt here in Japan and you actually see these figures, and mostly in rural areas or rural toy recycle shops, they would be priced at very affordable, or rather very cheap prices. So starting off our list, let's get to number 10. And starting off our list is these two beautiful ladies right here, Oposket of Street Fighter Cammy and Chun-li. Now, the only reason why they are at the bottom of our list is because they are the only available Street Fighter figures on the Oposket line right now. And they are the very cheap right now. You could actually grab them if you are in Japan. I haven't seen them go over $10, and they are way more cuter than a FUNKO Pop. So, and they have a very they are sized very decently. You can see here, compared to the amiibo, they dwarf it like that. So if you could grab the two, and I recommend getting them as a set anyway. And if you are a Street Fighter fan, you would definitely grab them as a set. So that's the number 10 on our list, Oposket Street Fighter, Cammy and Chun. And number 9 on our list is the Capchapara PAC-MAN GACHAPON figures. And we have here Pinky, Inky, Blinky, and Clyde. Now I don't have the PAC-MAN version of the Capchapara GACHAPON figure, but it looks like this amiibo right here. Same style anyway, same style, same pose, just the only difference is the base, and it's slightly bigger. And I've been trying to find it, but to no avail. Anyway, this figures needs to be assembled. All of their hands are gonna be inside. You could actually open this up, and each of them have base that is actually not visible, and I really like what they did with this figures, and they are very iconic. Their colors would really pop out whenever you display them. Now the only reason why this is lower on the list is because it's kind of hard to find this in complete and when you just display it just one piece at a time. It does not really caught the eye that much, so I only recommend it if you could actually get all four. Number 8 on our list, we're going a bit modern with very retro style from MDHR Studio. So this is the Panko vinyl collectibles of MUGMAN and CUPHEAD, or rather CUPHEAD and MUGMAN, whichever you want to. Oh, sorry, MUGMAN, sorry. Anyway, here it is. It's okay. He's fine. There it is. Looks real. That is one of the accidents that almost broke my heart. Anyway, I think I damaged some of his size. Anyway, there's a shot of his straw. Here it is. One thing I do really like about FUNKO is that you could actually just display them both in and out of their boxes. But I'm still gonna take them out for you guys. Oh my gosh. They have some seam lines on their mugs, but still overall they look really good. They look like they look like in the game. So that's number 8. And number 7 on our list is the Taito AM SOFUBI Figure Slime Tower. And as you can see, there is some slight posability on this. You could actually spin around the slime so that there's a little bit of change whenever you want to do it like that. Anyway, here's it is on the bottom porch skirt annex made in China. And the reason why I chose that is out of all the slimes, or rather all the slime figures to recommend for this list, is because it is the slime with a multitude of colors all in one figure. Very eye-catching, very iconic, very kawaii. Okay, and number 6 on our list is the Hoshi no Kirby Pause Figure Big. I know they named this figures kind of awkward, and the one of the reasons why I recommend this figure is because, first of all, its size is actually the biggest, somewhat posable Kirby figure that I have found. Now, number one drawback regarding this is the big seam line all the way through. That's to be expected. Anyway, you are wondering right now, how is it possible? It's because, as you can see here, there are magnets inside, and there are magnets on all of the arms and the feet. So you could actually put it like this and make it sit like that. Could change the hands here. There it is. Do a little turkey. And that's all the possibility that it actually has. It has see, it has a total of 8 magnet joints. 2 for the hands, 2 for the feet, or rather, you could actually just there you go. You could actually put it in you could swap them around like that and makes him look like he's doing some flips, break dancing, some kicks, and that's it. But I really just recommend it because of the size, and if you like a lot of falling parts, and definitely grab this figure. I bought this under $10, around 900 yen. And that's number 6. Number 5 on our list is Final Fantasy XIV Alpha and Omega figurine. Now, this came out in 2019, and actually, I have just released a full review of this particular figure, so I'll be just putting a link down below in the description so that you could just check it out. But only after you have, of course, after you have finished watching this top 10 list. So without much more explanation, this is a very cool figure. You get two figures, Alpha and Omega. The reason why I recommending this for the fifth place is because it really pops out in your collection due to his colors. Chocobo has been an iconic character with Chocobo GP, Chocobo's Dungeon, and this is his Final Fantasy 14 look. So if you could get it, it's actually, I checked the North American Square Enix store, it's still there, same price that I got it for, which is $60. So go grab this one. And number 4 on our list is the Wave Corporation Metal Slug SB-001 124 model kit. This is the only vehicle in this list, and it is the only model kit. And this is actually the kit that got me started into building Gunpla, and it was such a worthwhile experience. I really like building this part. Only cons on this is that it does not come with this player one colors, which is the army green or the JA green, but I really love how it looks. And when you put this on any part of your collection, it is such an iconic vehicle. Everybody, almost every gamer knows that this is the vehicle from the Metal Slug series. And you could see here that it has some type of possibility. So if you are experienced in building Gunpla, I actually did not have the right tools when I built this particular tank or figure, but I did not regret it. As you could see here, there are some noticeable nub marks, and I did damage this figure while I was building it. You could see so many nub and stress marks here on underneath the vehicle, but still I was only using a nail nipper. So that's it. So if you could build it, go get this one. And number 3 on our list is the new Super Mario Brothers Wii Max figure of Mario and Luigi. Now, out of all the figures that Mario and Luigi has, you could see that there's Jack's Pacific and all of those, but these are the ones that would really look good on any gaming setup, because these are the figures that has them, you can see them riding the Yoshis. The base is really nice. This is one of the things that I always say about regarding figures, is having a nice base at the feet of the figures goes a really long way to level up the look of the figure. And these are also really decently sized. There's some possibility on this on the heads of the Yoshis and on some of the arm parts, but regardless of possibility, these are really awesome figures. And number 2 on our list is the Sonic the Hedgehog 25th anniversary premium figure, which if you have been following the channel, I have just recently released a full detailed unboxing and review of this particular figure. I would also be placing that in the description down below. Now, if you are wondering why he is ranked second on the list that I am that you are watching right now, is simply because for a Sonic figure, if you have been following the pricing of different figures, like the ones from the first 4 figures and other statues of Sonic and the collector's edition that they have released for Sonic Mania, those would be priced at those are in the higher spectrum of the price list. And this is one of the most affordable figures that Sonic has right now. And if you could clearly see here that if you put him in your video game setup, your collection, anybody would be able to take a second look at it, because it looks decent. And it has one of his iconic poses, the one where he's doing the number 1 pose, and his look right now really this is one of his iconic looks from his his thoughts of the Nintendo Sega Wars back in the day. So this is one of those figures that I highly recommend getting for your gaming setup. And taking the number one spot of our top 10 list is the Taito Ultra Big Action Figure of Koopa if you want to prepare his Japanese name, or Bowser if you want to prepare his English name from the Super Mario Brothers series. Now, as you could see here, is standing around 30 centimeters, a really big figure that dwarfs everything on this every figure on this list. Is big in size. He may have a lot of seam lines from his arms, but his size and the price that he is going for currently on the market would really dwarf any particular cons that he has. He is very big. You could put him anywhere on your gaming setup and everybody would really notice how good looking he is, and that's why he deserves number one spot. Thank you so much for joining me in my very first top 10 list. I hope to be able to do another set of this if you all like the content. Anyway, if you either agree, disagree, or have any other suggestions in regards to the figures that I should have recommended or I should have shown in this particular list, feel free to comment down below. I'll be sure to get back to you, and as long as I see it on my notifications, I would be replying to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you guys also experience buying figures at very reasonable prices just like I do. I know it's not really that common for people to buy this particular figures or any figure in general at very decent prices and at very decent with no damages or whatever. And hope that you all have an awesome day, an awesome week ahead, and may you have more holes in your collection. And thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again on our next vlog. This geek is out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Click down below for more content, and this geek is out of here.